Hi, we're with Chris Margardis of Sony, and they've got an amazing new camera to show us, the HX1. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. This is our first CMOS camera with XMOR technology, also with the G series lens, 20x optical zoom, also records 1080p high definition videos, but probably most amazingly is the panoramic sweep mode. I can actually pan an audience or a scene, a landscape, and get a panoramic scene without going back to my computer and stitching that all together.
Right, so you don't have to take one picture after another and then try and overlap the key parts
images,
of the scene to try and just do it just like sweeping with a video camera.
That's right, and it'll take up to 100 pictures at that time during that sweep and glue them all together for you, and you're left with a beautiful looking image. The other feature that we have in here is we can shoot at 10 frames per second. So you're always trying to capture that moment when it happens. If you increase the shutter speed, you can do that, but here we're actually increasing how many frames we can capture per second. So up to 10 frames per second, capturing the boy kicking the ball the moment the ball hits his foot or his foot hits the ball.
And at what resolution is that captured?
Full resolution, 9.1 megapixels.
Okay.
It's pretty amazing at that point. Yeah. It also has something called anti-motion blur, which allows me to shoot in low light situations without flash photography. So the beautiful setting that we have behind us, a flash would normally wash it out. And without having that technology, if you try to take that picture and you try to handhold the camera, it would actually be a little more blurred because of your moving. It would actually, in this mode, it will take a series of 6 shots, layer those 6 shots together, and take pieces, the best pieces of all those shots, and make one image. So you're left with a beautiful image, noise-free, but still catching the whole ambiance of that light.
Does that take quite a long time to process all that?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's pretty quick, actually. And there's also another one called Handheld Twilight right there, which does the same layering technique, but what it allows you to do is shoot in low light without a tripod. I always have that dilemma when I come to Vegas. Do I bring my tripod? And it never fits in the suitcase, but this will take care of that for me.
Okay. And so you've got a full range of manual modes as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, aperture priority, shutter priority, full manual. Also has something brand new that we're introducing is the intelligent auto mode, which basically if you're new into photography and you're trying to figure out what's the best setting for the camera will do all that for you. So it's an easy way to capture great shots without you doing the work.
Okay. And it's got a CMOS sensor.
That's correct.
Bions processor. Okay.
Optical steady shot.
Okay.
20 times optical zoom.
Stabilization. Okay. Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. Let's just turn that on a moment. Okay. And it has obviously a tiltable LCD.
Yeah. Makes it great to take pictures.
Out.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Rotates. Great for bird's eye view, worm's eye view. Shoot over in a crowd. It's fantastic.
It doesn't pivot out sideways.
No. Up and down.
But it's kept good size, isn't it?
Yes.
That's very nice. Okay.
And you're in the high-speed burst mode. If you just want to take a couple of shots, just go ahead and hit the shutter speed.
It's in that mode already, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 9 frames, but it'll do up to 10 frames per second.
Okay.
So right now it's processing all those frames together, and again allowing you to capture that moment in time. Maybe when your son hit the baseball, sank his first basketball shot.
Okay, there's the 9 shots. Okay. So I can go back and look at those. Great.
Sure.
Okay. And then you scroll.
Go back. Press the center. There you go, and you'll see the shots. And if you press down, now you can actually go left or right and toggle. Actually, go the other way. There you go, and you can toggle through all your images.
Okay, great.
That's better when you have somebody running.
Yeah,
you kind of see that.
That plant's not moving.
No, we don't have the wind blowing just too hard.
Okay, that's fantastic. Is it easy to demonstrate the panorama?
Absolutely. Sure.
How does that?
Spin the dial to this mode right there, the rectangle. Okay. And you'll see on the screen that there will be an arrow that'll pop up right here as soon as it goes away. Right there's your arrow. And you can change that direction. If you just hit the menu button, you can go left to right, right to left, up to down, or down to up.
Is this telling me to start from this side?
It's telling you to start from that side and sweep to the right.
Okay.
Yep.
So can you see that there? I'm just going to do a sweep now. So, okay, hold on a moment. We've got our man there.
Keep sweeping all the way until it stops for you.
Oh, let's keep
Keep going until it stops.
Do that again, yeah?
Yep. Now when you're in a panoramic mode, you'll see the box on the bottom of the screen. That's kind of giving you an idea of where you are in your timeline, so just keep sweeping until it stops. There you go. Now to play that back, you're going to just hit the play button on top. There you go.
I can zoom in and magnify that.
Well, if you hit it in the center of the button there you go. It'll actually magnify that full screen, and it'll pan it for you. And you can actually move it forward and reverse just by pressing the directional button as well.
And that's a still photo that's been
that's right.
stitched together.
That's right. All in the camera.
That's incredible, isn't it? Really impressive. Okay. Well, here it is. Okay, well, thanks very much for your time.
You're very welcome.
It's great.
Very welcome.